as long as I thought. Yeah, it's because it was burgers. Oh, but I'm gonna have to stitch these two parts together now.
Oh.
I don't want to fucking do that.
Why don't you just stop the pause the recording instead of stopping it?
You couldn't.
No.
You have like 5 options to choose from.
There's no stop, is there?
There's always a pause option.
There's always a
on your
pause
phone. I'll be
Where is
surprised
it?
if you can't pause on this.
One second, I'll open OBS.
Because there's a stop. There's not a pause.
Are you using OBS?
Uh-huh.
Hang on.
You gotta put it into a hotkey.
Oh, okay. Well, explain why I don't fucking know about it. Is it one that's already set up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, fuck it for now. I didn't know it's the answer. Okay, where were we? The scary man that fell off the roof. Well, jumped. Okay, so... Oh, fuck! He does not sound like that. He lands and he kind of opens his arms and looks at everyone, but he does not speak.
Hello?
Terrifying.
He kind of moves his hands in a circular motion, like...
Or high five him.
He looks at his hand and then moves his hand to your other hand and high fives the other one.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna pat my head.
He pats his own head, like tilting his head a bit.
Okay.
Ooh.
He's copying us all.
Should I stab myself?
Or
should I? If I turn into a bear, will he turn into a bear?
My
There's
idea
so
is
many
just like,
possibilities.
My guess is no, and please
you
don't
just
stop
end
no.
up stabbing yourself, and he'll just laugh at you instead. He breaks.
Oh no, this guy's spooky scary.
He does as
I'm
he...
gonna... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say he kind of like curtsies with his little robe, and he kind of opens a bit of a letter. And as you're reading the letter, it's the same letter that he sent out. Well, it's the letter that Mensis sent out. And he kind of uses his finger to point at the name Mensis at the bottom of the note. The fucking letter.
I feel like he's trying to tell us something.
Team Menzies?
He nods his head and like holds his hand out.
As in, like a...
Shaky
tapping
hand.
something.
Like
Yeah.
the thumb up, hands tight together.
Oh, shake his hand then.
He like nods very appreciatively and kind of he puts his finger up like wait a minute and ruffles around and he pulls out 5 copper pieces.
Is this for the
okay.
food?
He nods enthusiastically.
Oh,
5.
I wouldn't take money from you. I know I'm not the best person, but oh my god, please.
We're adventurous, but we...
What do you mean you're not the best person? This man has only seen you for like 5 seconds and you're already gone, I'm not a good person!
I'm like kind of talking to myself here.
Oh,
Give us
okay.
5 copper pieces. Oh.
The party here found your note, so we decided to deliver it ourselves, as the people they found it from were unfortunately dead.
He points...
We don't need any payment for that. That was just purely out of goodwill.
Use Memphis again.
It's the guy that when we were fighting the big fucking insane mage and he had the zombies. Then we went into investigating into the water. We found a letter from him.
Cool. There's your answer.
Thank you.
If
Oh.
that makes sense.
He wanted
I
us
have the memory of a goldfish.
yeah, it was by the swamp. You got a note, and it was from Mensis. I think it was very fancily signed, if I remember correctly. But yeah, he kind of
So
as
Mensis or Mensis?
Mensis, so MENCIS. Yeah, no, SIS. Sorry, I spelt it wrong. Yeah. Okay. So as like you are relaying the death of the people who were supposed to do it, he kind of points to his mask where the sad side of his mask where the tear is, and he kind of drags his finger down. Mensis.
Our apologies for your loss again.
He kind of like does like a 45-degree bow.
Okay. You wanted us to be here? Is there any reason?
He kind of hands the money back out.
Oh, no, we'll be on our way then, I think.
He kind of does stop you as he puts away the money and does pull some out. And who looks at... I don't know why... You all look at it. I don't know, it doesn't matter who looks at it. It's not like it's going to curse you. But, nah, it is a deed. Roll me charisma. Charisma?
Can he not speak? Like, does he like not have a tongue or?
He is wearing a
Does
mask. You do not know.
Mute.
I'm gonna assume it's.
Do you not speak out of your own will, or can you not
Yes,
speak?
might be just a genuine refusal.
Does he understand us?
He clearly does. It's a bit of a rude question, though, isn't it?
Hey! Fuck, how do I respond to that question without talking? Good right.
What charisma was it?
No, you're not rolling. That was a joke.
Oh,
Oh,
Can I
I like
attempt
it,
sign
finger
language
open.
despite the fact I've never done it?
come on, Rich.
Just roll me a history check. Okay, and as you're reading it, it's a deed. I'm assuming, does everyone know what a deed is?
oh,
Yes, deed to land.
What did I roll?
You rolled
Oh.
a nat 20. Motherfuckers never
Yeah.
remembered anything before and just... So,
The neurons finally
wait,
collided.
why are you communicating in sign language? He's not...
Because if I did sign language, he might, because he's not speaking. So it's easier if he can do sign language.
Okay, as you kind of do sign language, I'm not going to attempt to recreate it, because, believe it or not, I don't know sign
don't-
language.
We can't see you anyway. You don't need to.
Yeah, but like,
I'm not doing. I'm just saying.
better
I'm doing
be.
it. That's what D&D is. No, we don't know it.
Okay, so you, like,
Oh, man,
what do you sign to the man? You do need to know that, though.
Hello.
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 He kind
Do
of,
you
he just,
understand this?
he nods and then signs back very rudimentarily. You know the sign language where it's just the letters? I think that is one, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's one dedicated to just letters, and he signs back
Oh, it's so long.
A-B-I-T. Yeah. A-B-I-T.
A-B-I-T.
I
A
can't
bit.
spell.
You understand me a bit?
Oh, okay.
You can't spell.
Coco can't spell. but
Coco
can sign
fluent in sign language. Doesn't know how to
oh my god.
She
So you
did
know how to sign language, but you don't understand
she
it?
did it to animals. She didn't need to
I
understand.
understand normal sign language, not letters.
The easier
Oh.
one.
Mans can't read.
No.
Can't read air quotes. Okay.
Would I be able to?
I'll just pass my notebook forward to him with my
Roll.
That's a good point.
You could, yeah. As he kind of does it. He writes very fancily, light of hand. I don't know the word. There is a word for it, but he writes very
Cursive?
Cursive.
cursive. Thank you. He writes in a cursive thingy.
Cool.
Thank you for this. And he says, "This is the deed to the."
He writes.
This is a deed to a shop within the town, although you might have to clean it up first, or clean it out.
cleaning out from what?
The townspeople.
All the rats, probably.
Yeah, the townspeople have recorded something sinister from within.
Are we like still
If-
close
It's
to the
rats.
If it's rat. We did do that, and can I just show the massive, just disgusting
Do you-
marks
did you-
on my body.
Oh,
from
okay.
the
I thought you
rat.
was going to say the disgusting rat. Now I've been dragging a rat along with me. Yeah, he kind of looks. He kind of holds his hand over, and you are healed for 5 points of health. As his hands begin to glow a very faint glow.
Holy shit! It's worth it.
Um,
Worth almost traumatizing him.
and he
cleared
writes, have you already cleared the shop?
Yeah,
Seems so,
I
yeah.
believe
Uh,
if it's the same one you're on about.
The
unless
shop
there's
in the centre
every
of
other shop.
town?
We believe so, yeah.
Well,
The one, and then I can close the door, like point towards it.
he looks outside and he goes, like, he writes, obviously, then this deed is for that shop, and you now own it.
Do I
Cool,
look ill at all? Little.
Wait there, give me a
Sweet
sec. I
man.
need to break some information to someone yet again. Fuck. Pier. How do I spell Pier?
Oh, fuck. Cool.
How do I ask him if he could tell I'm diseased without just straight up asking that? Because
You could ask
my
him to
character
check
doesn't
your
really
health.
know.
Ask him
Yeah.
if it looks like you've contracted something from these rats, because they
You-
did
he-
look dizzy.
There is
The rats.
yeah. You can use the excuse of the rats look disease. He is fine.
It was fine.
You look fine.
I look fine.
Yeah, there is not an ounce of sickness, minus
Yeah,
the
but-
marks.
If you get bitten by like some fucking rabid animal, you still wanna
Yeah.
make sure you get your shots.
So you can say
you
that
might
they-
as well get
Give
it
me a
done.
Let me check. You'll
I mean, if you get bitten by rabies, you're fucking dead either way. But if you're if something has a disease and you
You're
get
not
bit
dead.
by it,
if you know you've got rabies, you're dead.
Hmm.
I believe
Okay.
it's why people always get rabies shots after being bitten, because if not, shame. If you are, by the time you know you got rabies, you're fucked. You can't cure it. Well, it's 99 point an amount of nines. Okay, give me a sec.
It's a complete fuck up.
He kind of looks at the wound, pokes it a bit, and shrugs his shoulders.
Hmm.
For reference,
Okay.
he rolled a 3.
Anyone else? Anyone medical here who may be able to help me?
I don't think anyone knows anything about medicine. Maybe Kevin, but he has already, or at least helped to
Got
roll.
anything? No. Much of them.
You're still pretty beat up. I'm sure one of us could heal him up.
Yeah, you can heal him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh.
saying to the party, not God.
Oh, well, sorry. You need to put my. I need.
Brr.
Is that your God speaking voice? God.
From now on, if I'm talking directly to you, Brad, I'll try and say Brad and then nothing.
Okay, thank you.
You will.
I believe the game is paused.
No, it's not.
Not anymore? Thank you. Anyway,
So, fucking stomach. So do you continue? Kill wounds. Is that being cast at thirst level?
this level, yes.
Okay, so roll the healing for him. Go away.
Do we have anyone here that could try and get rid of a disease if maybe he does? Because obviously we saw those rats, they'd look very diseased. Just
Is that
even-
me?
If only I had left restoration, I could have really used that last
Wow, did you
campaign.
roll a 1? Oh no.
Yeah. I will say whether Kelly.
Was that for me though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, you will not have known this, so I don't count this as intrusion because I don't. Kevin, did you know it?
Did I know what?
Lay on hands. You didn't.
Lay
Yeah.
on hands.
Okay, Kelly. What? No, not
bad.
yet. Okay, no, sorry.
Kill them. Kill them now.
Sorry, they was asking if I want another burger. Might have one someone else leaves. But, yeah. Sorry, Kelly. You by using
Another hour away.
by using your 5 points, 5 points of your lay on hands, you can cure diseases. So
Could I give that a shot?
yeah, you can
potentially?
attempt to. So Kelly, you walk up to the bear boy, and do you do anything special beforehand?
Can I praise my queen?
You kind of hold a coin to your forehead. Someone's got like the whooping hiccups.
No, it's because of the fact that Kelly's just meandering away all the way through
Wait, what?
town.
What? What the fuck's Kelly?
Made herself
mean,
Oh,
Wow.
was she going from the church to the
Yeah.
No, all
I was,
the way
I was
to
going
town.
all the way from the entrance. Yeah.
Jesus?
Okay. Let me do my religious zealot bit for
Um,
praise be to
yeah. It's
coin.
like you
Coin
rest
god.
your head on the coin, and then you kind of put your hand onto Bear Boy. Can you get rid of 5 points of your lay on hands, please? And Bear Boy, you feel no different.
I'm sorry, my friend, but seems to have been useless as I am too
He's too far gone.
strong.
Too far gone.
It's trying my best.
He's fucked. Sorry.
Go a bit dive next.
I feel the same. I must be too powerful.
Okay, so As
Stupid for
everyone
believing I was diseased.
does everyone like leave Mensis without saying anything, go into the shop?
We're saying goodbye to him.
I mean,
Bye.
Wave.
yeah, he waves bye back. Okay,
I take the notebook away quickly though, because I know it's Silver's.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Remember the notebook. Okay, so as you approach the shop,
Friend.
Thank you.
does anyone do anything as you approach the shop?
Can I come?
I
Is there
run
any people
the
there?
shop.
Jesus Christ. One at a time,
Kate,
people.
then
I'm
Stephen.
sorry.
Kate, Stephen, then Magda. Then I remembered I had to do something because of someone's actions, shall we say?
Help.
Yeah. So
Huh?
Kate
Alright.
first. You'll find out later. Kate first.
I think Antonio just wants to kind of quietly whisper into the party. This is where I've come from. This is my hometown that I got kicked out of.
Oh.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
What is it?
Why did you get kicked out of it? If you don't mind sharing.
Because the current Duke, when he tried to usurp the throne, I was part of the party who tried to stop him.
Well, at least it wasn't for he was trying to kick kids constantly.
Oh god, no.
Terrorism.
I run a toy store.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So, it's cute, but it's still not nice thing to kick out an older man
I'm in between.
from his house.
From his abode.
I was gonna say about, but I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephen.
That's what I'm saying.
Stephen's
Sorry.
one. Wait, is everyone finished with that?
I'm
Sorry.
I was just going to say, well,
Yeah.
we've got the
The
deed back
The
now,
deed
so
back
we
to you.
can so we can take the shot back for you.
Yeah, I didn't describe the outside, but it shows. There is the post for, the thing that blows in the wind in every fucking Western thing ever, like the thing with a name on it. I don't remember what they're called.
Fine.
Like a dust ball thing.
No, not the sign. I think it's just called a sign, but
Oh.
but it dangles and it can blow in the wind.
Oh.
Yeah. The post for it's there. The sign is not. And the paint has kind of worn away a bit, but it is still a decent-ish building. Stephen, did you want to say anything?
No.
Valaragda, did you want to say anything?
What do you mean? Say to like what the
No,
conversation that was happening, or just my own thing?
The thing from before, because it was Kate, then Steve, and then you. So I was going for it.
Oh, I was gonna ask if there's any people on the roads and what do they look like?
There is. As you've been talking in front of this shop, there is a small congregation of about, how many people was it? About 10 or
I think it was
12 people approaching you.
Can I push Silva in front?
You kind of push Silver in front, and they do not look angry, but they look upset and disgruntled.
Upset? Oh, okay.
And they're like,
You read the description of it?
actually, yeah, I remember now. Sorry, upset, disgruntled, and a slightly bit afraid. So like they're all cautiously approaching, even though there's 12 people.
Fill all that hair with dread as I begin singing. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, they can still they can approach you now. They just
Yeah. I'm just saying that they would be absolutely terrified last night.
It was like,
no, not last night.
10 minutes ago.
However long it was ago.
Yeah, but yeah, they are quite scared, upset, and they are approaching you. And one of them speaks up. Well, he has quite a deep voice. I will say this is mainly constituted of Scrungle. He's dead. So there's 2 orcs. So there's 10 people. 2 orcs, 4 humans, 3 elves, and a halfling. And one of the orcs, like, that has kind of been forced to the front because he is a good kind of couple inches taller than everyone else, walks up to you and goes, well, I was going to inquire about what happened a short time ago. Are you... what was that?
I assume you're on about the fact that you heard that whistle?
The horrible screeching kind of someone had just stepped on a couple cats and then stabbed a woman scream?
Yes, that one exactly.
Yeah, I was inquiring. I was seeing if it was a normality.
Well, we had been asked by the wonderful guards over there, and then I point over, to try and clear this shop out of whatever may be inside. We were told there were terrible creatures inside. So I did use my whistle here. Then I show them the whistle.
They kind of look at it with a bit of shock, a bit of disgust mixed in between.
To make sure that nothing in there would either escape or be able to very efficiently fight back. I apologise for all your ears and eyes that I hurt, but now the shop is cleared and I can help with any. Well, can help with any other things that need clearing out, gathering, delivering.
Well, I thank you for clearing them out. We have been a bit afraid of that shop for a bit. But as a neighbour to neighbour, I live over, and he kind of just points to this red house there. It's not pinging. Kate is hovering over it though, so... Why is it? It's because I'm not on the right thing to ping, that's why. As neighbour to neighbour,
They got fucking rave.
You know what?
We've got a rave.
Yeah.
The pinging.
As your neighbour, can I ask that noise does never be heard again? Is this guy new? Yeah, most of these people are new.
We only met the guard last time.
Yeah.
I think
it's Antonio's new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You're from here. Shit.
Oh, me fucking yeah.
I'm just realising all his neighbours are gone.
Oh yeah, to you, Antonio, it's like looking at an entirely new place because obviously, but the houses are all the same, but they've got different paint jobs. Some of the bricks are replaced. All the faces are essentially different because not only were you kicked out, well, knackered over in the party, a few of the people were caused to leave due to ludicrous amount of taxes. But yeah,
Not taxes.
It's fucking warm. Yeah, he goes, well, is there any chance of this, happening again, or?
If we see some sort of attack going on, or there is anything else to fight, then there is unfortunately the possibility of it. However, eventually, once I get enough of these, and I pull out these sticks, I will be able to give them around to people, and you will be protected from anything that I may cause. Obviously, I won't be targeting anyone here, but my magic can sometimes be a bit unruly with who it targets.
You're telling me that these sticks here can counter that horrible noise?
So you're
telling me? Yeah, you're telling me that these sticks can counter that horrible noise?
It can, yeah. And I'm guessing there'd still be a bit of like the ash near Valerie's collar.
Yeah.
So I'll just like grab some up and then like make it like fall down in my fingers sort of thing. This is what happens to it after it has been used to protect one of you. But of course I will be consistently getting more and more sticks, so I'll be in fresh supply. But as I said, that will not be for quite a while, or unless I can get some sort of help.
Can you
But
roll
that
me
is-
some persuasion, please? I know what you're
Persuasion?
convincing him of is true, but think of it this way. You're holding a stick and some ash and going, yeah, this stick stops that horrible, squealing, blind inflicting, because all these people were blinded noise.
Can I, before trying to like end the persuasion part there, can I give this man a stick? In
he's
fact,
doing
I've
it
got
again.
14. There's how many of them?
There's
here?
10.
There's 10 people. Okay. How many of I've given 1, 2. I need 3, 4, 5.
I think
I
you
have
can.
18. I have plenty.
Yeah.
I think Kelly already has one.
Kelly already has one.
Yes.
Cypher was the only one without one, so you only need to give Cypher one.
I am going to
So you're
give
down
them all
11.
out.
I think you got 5 left.
Uh,
I think that's the math. You had 16, gave one to Cypher, 11.
18.
You had 18, but you gave 2 each to the... Oh, that's 14. So you've got 3.
Wait, what?
Did you...
Hold on.
Did you
I
subtract...
have already got all my inventory and everything. I've already worked this. Not this specific, but I've already got down to 14.
14?
So I don't know what.
Minus
You had
11.
18. You gave me and Coco 2.
So that's 4, so that's
Yeah.
why you're on 14. And then 11 for Cypher and the 10 people.
Yeah.
So, blah, 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 you start handing the sticks out, and I'm assuming you blow the whistle.
Not yet.
What?
I say, if there is anyone who, I know this obviously is a bit of a strange question, a bit of an odd question. If there is anyone here who is willing to not have the stick to prove that this whistle is the right whistle, to show people that these sticks do work, please give your stick back.
He can't. The ogre, the orc that you were talking to, kind of hands it back. Well, I don't want to, but as head of the neighbourhood watch, I kind of. It is my place to volunteer at a time like this. Well,
14. Then I gave 11 out.
see, but you got 1 back, so you gave 10 out.
Yeah. So I'm in 4 now. Okay, good.
Well, I don't. Well, yeah. Well, hit me with your best shot. Come on.
Don't worry, I won't keep it for long. It's just to show people that it is what I'm saying is.
It's a wisdom save, yeah?
I make him go away from everyone else so he doesn't get the advantage or anything.
Oh, yeah.
I also make sure I'm round the corner so it's also a disadvantage for him. And then I hoot.
Oh, bro's been proper.
I don't roll 2 dice. He goes blind. Nat 1.
Hell yeah.
You blow it, and you see as everyone in front of you, kind of, like, they are shocked at first, and then they're immediately like, it's two other people they hear the first bit of the noise and then it sounds muffled. It's like a very weird staticky noise in the background. But obviously to others they hear the full noise.
Oh.
Um,
I kind of like point with my eyes over to the other guy to show them that he's been
yeah,
affected by it,
he is
and then I'll
like,
drop it.
fuck, how do I do orc screaming? Well, hello.
Roar.
As he's like on the floor crouching.
I'll like immediately drop it as soon as everyone sees it.
He looks around like, is it gone?
It's gone, and then I'll go over and help him up.
Well, and he kind of looks towards everyone else, and they're like all like crowding. Are you okay? Are you okay? Well, it didn't work for, but it did work for us. And he goes, well, suppose I've got to take your word. Well, I suppose I know it works. Sorry, just his PC. Well, I suppose I can't doubt you anymore. But well, as long as you rather warn us or give us some of those sticks there before blowing the whistle, it should all be fine. Thank you for demonstrating. I assume those sticks are somewhat hard to get if they're cancelling this magic out. But, pardon. But, well, thank you. Thank you for clearing Valerie and Coco back down to one, I guess. Yeah. Well, thank you for demonstrating, and thank you for also being very civil. Normally when we have adventures coming around these parts, they're a bit fighty, but you seem to be nice guys. Have you gone down to talk to Mensis yet at the chapel? Well, talk.
We try to, yeah.
Well, he's a good man. No, he's a good man, but a few years ago, well, he kind of wandered into this town, and well, we don't know much about him, to be fair, but he heals us from time to time, so we let him stay. I mean, when you're in this kind of town, you never want to be without a healer, because even going outside of the city walls is a death sentence, without one at least, so... Oh, well, apologies, adventurer, but I'm bothering you. I will head back now unless you want any questions. But I will say, we are all, well, I myself am always free to kind of help you with municipal issues, as I am obviously head of the neighbourhood watch, as I said, and although I don't hold much power, if you want something done quick, I can attempt to tell you. Nah. You proved it to him.
Wait.
So, yeah. It was just because you were convincing him.
Yeah. Well, as we own this shop now, we will be frequenting much more often. We heard from the guards that there's going to be a lot more attacks, so that will mean that we're going to be defending this place as to the best of our ability. So that would unfortunately mean more whistles. More whistles means more sticks to protect all of your ears and your sight.
Well,
I cannot get all those sticks by myself.
Well, if you ever need me or some others to help collect them, we will happily do it, as it saves us from going a bit blind. But I'm glad to hear you're owning this shop. From what I've heard, tales. I've heard the last owner of this shop was quite a nice lad. But, well, take good care of the shop, and you only need any help, I'm just around the corner.
Are you not going to ask how to get these sticks?
Well, you just said to collect them. Yeah, actually, hold on. How
These
does...
sticks that you haven't seen before, Brad.
How do you blow in your whistle create sticks?
Me blowing in this whistle helps me get sticks, but it's not the only way. Would people know what a warlock is?
They wouldn't know the word warlock, but they have heard of people who do deals with people for magic. But they have not heard the word warlock, but they know what a warlock is. If that makes any sense.
I am Is patronage a word?
Yeah, patronages.
I am under the patronage of a deity who protects me, who helps protect these and point to my best friends. And because of that, well, he lends me his power that isn't very controlled. It is controlled, of course, but I can't necessarily choose the targets of these things. That is what the sticks are for. Anything that I or anyone else, and then I'm, for the funnies, gonna pop Wagugus on my shoulder. Anyone else who is under his patronage is able to create these sticks for anyone they kill. And before they say anything, I'm gonna do like the calming hands. Don't worry, I don't go around killing just random people. It's only people
He's
who have
spreading his cult.
it's only people who have either attacked us first or are trying to bring back Nagash. Dun, dun, dun. I'm guessing these people haven't heard of Nagash's return.
No. Can you just stop telling random peasant folk about the end of the world? Actually, I suppose
No,
you
because
can
if they know the end of the world, then they're going to be more, oh, we need to do something. Like us.
Yeah, everyone takes that response to fear. To be honest, doing it in
Even like
Caelid...
neighborhood watch stuff.
Okay, let me just recruit I'm sure Neighbourhood Watch did a lot against Hitler's fucking crusade. I'm sure they stood up to him with their pots and pans. I don't know what they did. But
Just like Antonio that first time.
yeah, he did lots. He got fucking knobbed off. Fucking kicked out. Yeah,
Well,
you said Nagash,
so
so
yeah.
they just assume, oh, Nagash is a prick. Okay, give me a sec. I need to remember everything you said. Okay. Sorry,
You have to physically reach into his mind.
You said loads of information, so I have to respond to it all. Well, all that magic-y stuff sounds pretty nifty, to be honest. I know a bit of magic here and there. I'm a bit of a magician myself. But your magic must be pretty powerful if you are sacrificing... Well, you never said that, never mind. Well, if you're under the patronage of a deity, but... Well... I was scared a bit when you was on about killing people, but obviously whoever this Nagash dickhead is deserves it. But well, yeah.
I'm just going to be like really honest to these people. Should I be honest to these people about
Yes.
Nagash and everything? That's 1 vote for
Uh-huh.
yes, 2 votes for yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing it.
They're already in hell. We may need to know
Who
why.
is this Nagash fella?
They're
by
already
the
in
way?
hell. We might as well make it well.
In the first place, they should probably already know.
Well, as you can see around you, Caelid can't grow much, if anything at all. And it was all because of Nagash a century ago with a war and magics and fighting, and it was a whole thing.
It was a whole other story.
And he is a very powerful necromancer, and he has now accrued a cult following somehow, and they want to bring him back.
Fuck
And
me.
we, of course, don't want that to happen.
I fucking hate you.
We're not asking you to go against any go against any gods, of course. Just helping out here and there. If we can create a safe town here for people, victims of this cult, to come and reside in, we can create, we can build this place back up to its former glory. I've heard it was a great town.
Well, I was a bit afraid. Because obviously hearing that the chap that fucked over a country, is back is a bit of bad news. But we got thinkers. It's been centuries since that man's been back. He kind of thinked as good as we did. So, I may not be able to provide any physical means against killing a god. But if you ever need any information, about this town, about whereabouts, about anything like that, come to me, and I'll give you the good old thinking. And, well, I'll do my best. But I am all for returning this town to its former glory, because I live here. It's pure selfishness, to be honest. But I'm sure...
No, that is not selfishness at all. You want greatness to come back to this town. You want to help people. You've told us yourself you're part of the neighbourhood watch
Oh, yeah.
of this town. So clearly you strive for happiness here, essentially. You want the people here to be safe. That's what we're striving for as well, but not just this town, but for this country.
Well, you got good ambitions, my man. Yeah. I am a bit selfish, but don't worry. You ever need me, I'll be thinking. I gotta think about things now. But
Well,
Oh,
after
what's your
that,
name?
give me 1 second. No, it's there. It's right in front of me. Fuck.
grab it quick before it flies away.
No.
Fuck. Grimgor. Sorry.
Grimgor.
Cool.
Yeah, it was there. It was the black. I remembered it because it's... Yeah, that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, my name's Grimgor.
I should meet you.
Pleasure to meet all of you lot too. Well, if you ever need any information, I've already said this. Sorry, my brain thinks a bit too much.
No, that's perfectly fine.
But yeah, you settle in. If I ever need anything, or well, I can assume I can ask you. But good luck on your travels and kick that Nagashi fellow's arse.
Well, just one more thing before you go.
Yeah.
I realised I didn't actually tell you how to get the sticks.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Unfortunately, you have to kill someone or something that does have a soul using my patron's magic. For example, the sticks that I gave all these people came from the rats that we found in this shop.
Stinky bastards.
Exactly. But do you need me to show you that is a thing that happens? That is how they're made? Or do you trust me that you need to kill people to essentially be safe?
Well, although I don't like the idea of killing, if you can get it from just rodents, I'll trust you, to be honest. You've already proved that you are a trustworthy fellow, and
it can be from rodents. It can be from anything. For example, we heard from the guards that people come here, and I do a very sad face. It's completely honest, sad face, but I want to emphasize it. That people come here to attack you, to steal from you for fun.
Well,
those could also be targets, essentially, to protect you, to make a stand against those people who make comedy of attacking you.
Hold on, you all right, you know? Those bollocking tax collectors keep coming into our town, demanding money just 'cause we're here. Not only that, you are right, fellow.
Exactly.
Next time we get letters about us as taxmen, I'll call you. Well, I will not call you. I don't know what calling is. I will call upon you.
Mhm.
And
Well, you said you're a magician, right? Do you know the sending spell? Or does anyone in this town have any sending stones I've heard of?
I know the sending spell, yeah.
Well, you can call upon us that way.
Yeah, I'll call upon you then.
Do you have any sort of criminals here?
No.
And I'm not saying just petty theft or been doing some vandalising or anything like that, because of course we don't want to be deciders of fate, people who decide who lives and who dies. We want to clean up the place by getting rid of murderers and people, as I said, who attack you for fun.
Well, I myself don't know. I'm not a big fan of the criminal justice system. think it's a bit outdated, but if you follow me, I can take you to where the Hall of the Deciders are, and we can ask about any criminals that way.
Does that sound good? I'm asking everyone else. Does that sound good?
Any bored assassins nearby? Please don't encourage vigilante murder in my hometown. Sorry, you say follow.
I have rules and regulations I've already written out for if this does happen. Don't worry. Wink.
Okay, you said you wanted to see them.
I'm asking everyone else if they're fine with going.
Yes.
I thought it was the end of the world. Though.
Yeah,
Nah,
Kevin.
Grover cult.
Hold on. If we can prove to these people, then we have a whole town behind us to help us stop the end of the world.
Town of fucking
It's only
commoners.
going to take half an hour.
Yeah.
We have a whole town as our best friends.
Best friends.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of go. Well, if you go follow me, come this way, and he heads towards over. Yeah, the big building. Yeah. What do you want? Okay, it's over there.
No, the virus is back.
Off of the screen.
It's like bottom right-ish, yellow square, square
The
building.
orange one.
Yeah.
Where I see my lord.
You were hovering over it. Where?
I'll drag us.
Oh yeah, please drag everyone. Why are these?
Oh, almost.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a fucking 2-hour walk.
Okay,
That's not a 2-hour walk.
at least 5.
Continue, Bradley.
Well, this year is the All of the Deciders. The Deciders are people that they decide on whether a criminal is a criminal or just a person that caught in bad place, wrong time. So I am not allowed in, but I'm sure if you knock on the door, you may be answered. They usually are a bit iffy though, especially with outsiders. But well, I could stay here if you want, but they're not going to let me in no matter what. No matter what.
Thank you for bringing us here.
Why?
Well,
Why?
I had a bit of run-ins with the law. Not like horrible, but the deciders are a bit harsh, and I kind of tried to argue with them, and they do not like me very much. No, sorry. So I was banned from the Hall of from the Hall of the Deciders for obstruction of law, whatever that means.
What law did you
I thought you were just defending yourself.
I was not. I was defending others, and I don't know. They never said. They just said I was obstructing one of them. And since the penal code? No, it's not for a fucking
Peanuts.
No, penal. Since the penal code is not known to us common folk, I could not argue it, so I was banned.
Cool.
So are these people, would you say, are for the town or against them? Because if the common folk don't know the laws that they are enforcing, that doesn't sound too great.
Well, they are a bit for and a bit against. Obviously, it is a bit harsh that we don't know the laws. But most of the time, they lock up the right people. So, for now, they're fine, as long as they don't do anything a bit over the top.
Okay.
It's nice.
Jesus Christ, it's 16 degrees? Oh wait, no, that's 2 hours ago.
freezing.
I am hotting.
Oh yeah, it's still 16 degrees.
That's 14 degrees.
It's still fucking cold.
Oh, you're so far away
That's
from me, no
16
wonder.
degrees. I mean, I'm like a 10-minute walk.
I'm also on 15.
What do you mean, a 10-minute walk?
Okay,
I'm on 16.
if I fly...
It takes me... Okay, that's not walking.
Yeah.
It takes me about 40 minutes to walk up to college, and then from there it'd be another half an hour walk to get to you. 40, about 40 minutes.
You fucking walk slow.
It's all uphill, man. Steep hills as well.
My knees.
Not fast.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Kevin,
Anyway, yes.
fuck you. Yeah, what are you doing?
I say that all the thanks and such to that guy.
Well,
Thanks. Okay, no. Thanks for bringing us here and showing us where to go.
no, you're welcome. If you need me, if you need me immediately, I can wait outside, or I can just go off home. It's up to you.
It's completely up to you if you want to, because we know where you live now. So if we do need you, we can knock on. But if you would like to see the process of gaining sticks, if there is anyone in here worthy, then I would be more than happy to do so.
Oh, I think I'll stick around. As a magician myself, I think it is important. Hey, want to join my death cult? We know where you live. Yeah, I was thinking that. We know where you live. As a magician myself, I got to know about all these kinds of magical things going on within my town. So I think I'll stay outside to wait.
Okay. And then knock, knock, knock.
You get no response.
Can I try and open that up?
It is locked.
Can I knock?
Do you knock louder?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just... I'll knock instead. Is this like loud knocking or banging?
I say loud knocking.
You kind of hear a very faint shout it, I'll get it.
Someone's coming.
And it kind of, you hear like a couple steps here and there, and then you hear a chain, a bolt, a door unlock, and then the door opens. Wow, what do you want? And it is a relatively old man that has kind of popped in. Well, no, that's his voice. Well,
we heard that you're the law lawbringers, law enforcers around here.
Sorry. Yeah, what about it?
You're in me on.
Well,
Yes,
we're here to. We would like to know the criminals here and their crimes.
Well, the crimes are kept hidden for their own privacy, so we can't really tell you that. Well, also that, who the fuck are you? That's probably a better question.
Well, we've been sent here by the King of Stormvale to...
The king sent you directly to my door today.
Not to here, no. To the area. And while talking with people here, we have figured out that there are criminals here that like to, enjoy coming here to destroy things, to steal things. And we'd like to try and put an end to that.
You want about... No. You want about the criminals or the taxpayers? Taxmen, because you say criminals that come here. So...
Well, both, really. Any criminals here that are... Any serious criminals here that the taxpayers... Not the taxpayers, of course. The taxmen that come. Anyone that poses a threat to this town. We'd like to help.
Fucking hell.
I need to stop stopping my sentences. I sound really bad. The taxpayers, we're going to go kill them. Also, we're trying...
Unfortunately, I cannot tell you about the quality. The fucking... I cannot tell you about details of these criminals. As I said, it's for their safety. Although they are criminals, they still get their rights. So, I cannot tell you, unfortunately, unless you rather A, become of a position of power high enough in the town for you to demand... to communicate with the deciders, or if you become a criminal yourself, and then, well, obviously you can talk about the law, the crimes with other people.
Would a community vote be applicable to the person of power?
You mean you mean like an election?
Not necessarily an election. Just people, the townsfolk that I've already spoken to seem very up for this decision for me to talk to these criminals.
Why are
So-
the townsfolk wanting you to talk to criminal? What are you doing here?
Do you want me to do the whole
Say
speech
murder,
again?
don't say murder.
No. Sorry, I was like, did I forget something? But you mean the speech from over at the...
Yeah, the speech about all under a deity, kill people
no,
to get
you-
stakes
Yeah.
and
If you want to skip it,
stakes and-
if you want to skip it, you can always skip it. Sorry, my fingers off the table.
Yeah, I feel I'll just be literally repeating what I was just saying.
Well, that sounds ominous in the most unholy of ways. I apologise. I cannot let you in here. You may
That
be
is-
sent.
Perfectly sound.
Hi. Yeah. Speaking from a me point of view, you've just told me you want to come in here. Roll me some investigation. You want to come in here.
Come on.
Wait, what? I'm not halfway.
Okay, give me a sec for yours, Magda. Yeah, from my point of view, I've just seen some random fellow come into the all of the deciders, and for mention, he is a human. And well, tell me he's going to murder some of the captives. So, Polly, under the name of a god, you sound a bit crazy, lad.
No, it's not just killing random folk or anything like that. It's people who enjoy
Well-
the crimes that they commit. The people who consistently break out, per se. They consistently come here to destroy things or collect the taxes and whatnot. Because I've heard they're absurd.
Well, we've never gone against the tax man. No, hold on, that's Fuckface's voice. Well, we've never gone against the tax man. Because he's under the king, and the king owns a land, and the king owns an army, and the armies are a bit fucking scary. So we don't have any of them. But again, hold on, you can't get any information. Well, just you are not allowed in. Apologies, but it is. But it is under law.
That
Understandable.
coming from your point of view, that does sound perfectly reasonable.
I'm glad you understand. So, if you ever do come into contact with a point of power, or you yourself become a point of power, you can always come and visit us. But for now, apologies. Okay. So,
I'll shake his hand and leave.
okay. So as you're
And by
kind of
leave, I don't mean I'm going anywhere. I'm just staying.
yeah. So as you like shake his hand, Magda is looking around. Magda, you find that there is kind of like opening downwards, like a cellar door kind of thing, around the outside of the building.
Can I tell where it leads? Or...
No, it's closed. Sorry.
Ah.
Yes, it's closed cellar door.
All going up.
Hmm?
So is it like is it open like this? Is it like we can see into it if we went high enough?
No. Magda is looking at it. It is just, it's the kind of two double doors going downwards, and it is completely closed. But the by doors.
Yeah, I'm on about
Do you want to break in?
the side thing. Is this like an outdoor area?
No.
for the criminals?
Those are just extra houses.
Oh, okay.
That's more the houses for the deciders. There's too many D's in the word decider. There's two.
Just one. Just two.
Decider.
I'm
Yeah.
dyslexic.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Well, we could try and break in and grab someone out, but if that doesn't work, then we're trapped here ourselves.
We can just get out.
Probably not in good standard with the people of the town if we're caught trying to break into it.
Mm.
Yeah, Dad managed to find the metal version of stick. The other sticks don't stick.
So we go grab the guy and... Actually, no, he can't. Either.
Grimgor.
Yeah.
I've said that then. Grimgor. How often do the tax collectors come?
well, the tax oh, is this the Grim? Yeah. Well, the tax collectors, they come about once every month.
How soon will it be till
How
the next one?
recently did they come?
Well, they come on the 15th usually. And because
Wednesday night day. Oh, 12.
we are a normal society, not like us, we have 31 days in every month. Oh, yeah, he doesn't say that. There's 31 days in every month. Every month is the same length.
So, what's the date for you today?
I believe it's the 12th.
Stormvale, it's the 12th.
Oh,
But obviously,
don't worry
here
about
has a
that.
different day.
They kind of nationalised it. I think a bunch of Ed Wizards did it. It was to keep understanding or some shit like that. I don't. His voice is on. A bit,
So, Stormvale have 31 days.
Yeah, they all have 31 days a month.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Why is that? One's got 30, the other's got 31, one's got 28.
Because that's how sun works.
We was talking to you and
Sun's
he says
different.
that Stormvale's 30 days a month.
I
know that's
did?
31. You did? Yeah.
Well, then that's 30. I don't remember saying that.
But then that would mean that if,
The Stormvalians are the weird ones with just one less day.
if they still have 30 days... is it just
Everywhere's got 30
pure-
days.
Everywhere's got 30 days.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said there's amount.
So these are 30 days.
Yeah, this has got 30 days. Everywhere has 30 days. 30 days a month, 12 months a year.
So they should be back in about 3 days.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, I think last time I checked, if my memory serves me... No, it doesn't, never mind. But yeah, they should be coming in about 30 days.
It does not serve you.
Okay. We should be back here to ward off those. Until then, would you be able to help me catch a rat?
A rat? Well, do you mean like a tiny rat? A normal size? Well, a normal size?
Any sort of rats. Any that's destroying someone's house by being near it. Any that's... Just any rat, really.
Well, we can try. Stormvale? Kaylee, this fucking town usually has quite a few rats.
Oh, that is a question, actually. What is this town's name? No one's told us yet.
Eder.
Eder.
Either.
E-D-E-R.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eder. Kind of like the tree, but not.
Well, if you help me catch a rat, we can bring it back to everyone else, and it won't be the. It won't be as almost showy as doing it to these criminals, but it will serve us well.
Well, as long as we
A
can find one.
demonstration.
Well, you want to go hunt? You want to go hunting? Ah, what the fuck? Well, do you want to go hunting? Well, why can't I say the word hunting in Orc? Well, do you want to go? Well, do you want to go hunting? Hunting. It's like there's like 4 letters. Hunting. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Do you want to go find the rats?
Yes, please.
I don't use the word hunting. Okay.
What would it be, and would I have advantage on it?
You're tracking some.
Because I'm tracking rats, which obviously have tracks everywhere.
Ah, yeah. Okay. No. Fair enough. Oh, actually, roll me a non-advantage investigation check first.
Could I have it with advantage because of a Gugus?
You're sniffing them out.
Because we're sniffing them out, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking needed that advantage. Yes, okay. So as you're kind of like, is everyone just following them around looking for rats?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
as everyone's kind of searching for ratatatata, you kind of stumble upon kind of rat droppings and slightly larger than average footprints. Now, what check does it say you have advantage on? Or does it say you have advantage while tracking?
Any checks that track things.
Roll me advantage. advantage on nature.
Nature?
Mm,
Would it not be perception for
Yeah,
finding
actually,
missing-
perception. It's nature if you're in nature.
What the hell was those rolls that just dropped down?
Okay, so you do manage to find, you kind of like find a little nest of like, well, not a nest, a cavalcade, an amount of like rats all scurried together, and you manage to kind of launch down and grab one of them. These are just a bit bigger than normal, but still quite small rats compared to the ones you kicked the shit out of.
Can I take this rat over back to everyone else?
Yeah.
As in, the, like
Yeah.
9 people up here. Yep.
Well,
Run away, McDonald.
fucking hell.
God.
Kelly just got over there.
Go all the way
Yeah.
back.
I'm gonna incorporate that that like Ilya just got there, sees everyone walking away, and just like sighs and turns around.
Runs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everyone still there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was yawning.
Are you making me yawn? Stop.
I can't fucking help it.
God damn it, Brad.
You can actually. Push your tongue to the roof of your mouth.
No,
That's for a sneeze as well, actually.
that's what I do when I yawn anyway. Doesn't help.
Oh, you're not doing it strong
Yeah.
enough.
I'm gonna push your tongue to the top of your mouth.
Oh, now I'm yawning.
Bit odd.
Yeah.
I swear.
So is everyone still out?
Yeah, they were all like kind of like bustling and
Everyone's so
hustling.
icky.
Okay.
Very.
I will gather everyone's attention. Here they, whatever. This is how my magic can create those protection sticks. And I pull out my
Stick.
revolver and I execute the rat. Do you need me to roll anything?
Give me a second.
I would actually before I do that. Would
Nope.
it be easy to kill this rat? Because I
What?
don't want to just have to shoot it and then roll really badly and then have to keep shooting it. Would it be very easy for me to
Yeah,
kill this rat?
yeah. You don't have to roll.
Alright. So I hold the rat up, bang, and then the sticks start growing out from it.
You see about 6 of the people run off.
Uh-huh. That makes sense.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah. The remaining 4?
They are kind of like looking in horror, but they do see the sticks grow out, and Grimgor obviously wanted. Is Peter in here? Peter's outside. Yes, Peter, he's outside. Apologies. Grimgor looks forward and goes, "Well, that was a bit gruesome, lad. Not gonna lie, but are those there sticks?" And he is pointing at the rats. The rats, the sticks.
I take off the sticks, pass one to Grimgor, and then I'll pass one to Antonio, one to Ilya.
Well, is there any... fucking... Well, is there any special technique to harvesting them there sticks?
The sticks are just the sticks are just gonna snap them off, don't I?
Yeah.
And then it's the oil that has the whole thing, but they won't need to know that yet.
Nah, they don't need to know.
My very nice, kind patron will tell them how to do that part.
I'm sure he'll be very nice.
You just simply snap them off as I've shown you, and then you have a stick. As long as it is touching a part of your skin, when one of my, or hopefully if you take up his patronage, one of your abilities go off, you are then protected by it.
Well, thank you very much for this demonstration, and well, thank you for putting your trust in us. I'm sure it's not everyone. Is everyone looking at Kate? Yeah, no, sorry. And thank you for putting your trust in us. I'm sure it's not everyone you kind of go about revealing your secrets to.
Of course, I trust this place. Antonio here came from here. Oh, why am I typing here? Oh, it's because I got you.
That. They all go, oh, this old man was from here?
I thought that was.
Oh, thanks.
I thought that was already known.
No, it was known to you
Oh my
guys.
God,
None of these people.
There's on about it before. There's on about someone who lived here before was
Yeah.
very kind.
They
didn't know who that
They
gentleman
heard
was.
tales.
I
That's
thought they would recognise him because it's hasn't been long.
they've heard that the old man who lived in the man that not even the man, the person that lived in that shop was a nice chap. They have never seen him before. This is like passed down from the 4 or 5 people left in this town that were from Antonio's days.
I didn't know it was 4 or 5. You said a lot of people left. You didn't say anyone came here.
He did?
You said that there was new paint and stuff on the houses.
Yeah, you said there's also new faces and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people moved in.
Well, I assume that people who are head of the neighbourhood watch are trusted and therefore older than a few months old.
Do remember in Caelid, it's a shithole. As long as you show any amount of respectableness, they're like, you're the leader. You are. They're fucking. Normally, you would be right. You'd hire thingies, but it's Caelid.
Can I take that back?
No, I don't like you. Nah.
Antonio quietly puts a hand on this orc's shoulder and goes, "Listen,
Oh.
don't tell any law officers I'm here, please."
Well, okay. I don't think the lawmen. Actually, the lawmen might. Well, I won't. If the taxmen come, I will ignore your existence. But I will say,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do be careful though, because they don't kind of come in and ask for a bag. They knock house to house, so just be a bit careful there. Another thing. Never mind. My mind is.
Well, I'm sure that, as you said, you trust me now. You know this person as to be good.
Well,
I don't see a reason for you to.
I was never going to rat them out. I don't know why you sounded nasally doing
Thank you.
that.
We appreciate it very much.
Well, do you or any of the people here have any interest in working with me under his patronage?
Well, no. You have to give us a bit. Working under someone as powerful as that usually comes with a few strings. So, we will work for you. Well, we will be at your service, no questions asked. But before we start talking to the man up, down, left stairs, whatever, you will give us a bit for that.
That makes sense.
Well, thank you for understanding.
Thank you for being so welcoming.
Well, do not worry. Fuck. As a member of the neighbourhood watch, it is my job to be receiving to all kinds of people, whether they deserve it or not.
Yes.
Well, you are all welcome, and I will leave you to your own devices for now.
This guy.
I'd shake his hand.
Well, he kind of puts
Keep that
his...
stick.
Hmm?
Keep that stick with you.
Well, I will. And he kind of puts it in between his teeth.
Why do people keep putting it in the teeth? They know it turns to ash.
I have eaten my fair share
You're
of
too
ash,
funny.
lad.
He eat the rocks. He eated all the bricks.
Well, I hope it tastes nice for when it inevitably gets used. Oh, Lord, he coming.
When I was a young lad, all we had to eat was ash.
Well,
Ash
it will
rock
taste
soup.
rocks. The fucking...
Rock and stone.
Rock! I can't do that. I almost yawned again. I don't know how.
Mine's EP.
I am? Fucking hell. Yeah, in between the 2 hours, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I will only sleep for 2 hours now. Fuck 'em on, Kevin.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'll say for now that's the end.
Mhm.
Because
Thank you for having us.
I don't need to plan. Well, I need to plan a bit because you've kind of brought up some things, but it's not much. Thank you everyone for appearing, and before everyone but Magda is allowed to leave because I need to be taught how to pause finger.
Oh.
I don't like hate you. I just hotkeys. There it is.
Oh, can I just
I
say,
thought it is something.
I do very much apologise. I did genuinely think that he knew who you were. Him being a person of valor would know. I'm sorry.
So you completely fucked us.
The knowledge that Antonio
Now we just have
used to-
more allies.
They're all gonna. I don't know. Cheese.
Well, now he's my best friend. He will become my right-hand stupid man in my cult. Yay!
We can manipulate him to shit.
no,
No,
you can't. He's a magician.
What?
You can't.
he's nice. We can say, "Oh, can you go
Oh.
help us do this?" And then we can get some free money.
And you can attempt to
Oh yeah,
take
that's
care of
just
your tree.
just get him to do
You-
things. That's not manipulation.
you
Just get him to
probably-
We
do
have
things for money,
friends and allies
and you
in
get
town
over
now.
money.
You probably won't be able to tell him to look after your tree.
Oh, you won't have time.
If he's under my thingy,
Yeah, if he becomes directly under your patronage, yeah. Am I paused? How do I know if it's paused?
There's
Is
a
it
little
playing?
Does it
gear
say
that
on-
runs round.
What?
no, he's on about OBS.
Oh yeah, OBS. Yeah. Okay, that makes.
It should say unpause if you paused.
I set them up. What?
Oh, Brad,
Ah.
can I have a word with my patron at any point?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
When can that point be? Because I need to have a word with him.
Fucking hell. We can do it once I've
Uh-oh.
sorted this out.
Alright.
Control Shift page up. The fuck isn't that working? Is it because it's Control
Why
Shift
make it
page?
like that?
Oh, because that there's no way I've got anything else bound to that. Control page up. Control page down. Apply. Okay.
If you put it under the same thingy, it makes it a toggle. So you don't have to. Yeah. Unless you don't fucking remember. then.
It doesn't remember. I mean, it doesn't know. It doesn't. It's not working. What's that star mean? What's add? Why can I have more than one? Oh, I deleted it.
No.
Oh no.
Pause recording.
Anyway, I'm going to go get soup. I'm starving.
Die. I can mute
Okay.
you. Cool. Huh.
You can also mute yourself.
What? And he's. I've got sneeze all over my hand. So it's bound to control page up is pause. Control page up. Didn't do anything. Control page up. Didn't do anything. Fuck you.